Hey lads and ladies, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be focusing on the Suns and how impressive their first 3 rounds have been. Now, before I forget, I'm forgetting one thing. That's that I've got my cool Gold Coast Suns beanie on. It's about 29 degrees, so I'm going to keep this on just for this video, then it's coming straight back off. But I'm doing it for you guys, I promise. The Suns are 3-0, 3 wins, 0 losses, and sitting second on the ladder. Now you could argue that 2 of the wins have been pretty straightforward against Essendon and Carlton, who aren't expected to compete. But that away win over in WA against Fremantle was the highlight, or one of the highlights of the Suns' young club life. Going over to Fremantle against a Fremantle team now we realise aren't the best. But at the time going over there, they were expecting to bounce back in a big way after getting beaten by the Bulldogs. And we went over there. We can trot from about halfway through the second quarter. We started controlling the game, got out to about a 30-point lead, and we were never really challenged after that, which is great that the team could get that lead and then keep it and not switch off. So I'm excited. I went on Saturday night. I went and saw Gold Coast beat Carlton. It wasn't the best game. The Suns didn't play very well, but they got the win. And in the end, still a pretty comfortable 50, 52 or 53 point win. Aaron Hall and Tommy Lynch probably led the way for us, and Jack Martin chipped in with a lazy 3 goals. The best part about it, 3 rounds in, and Gary Ablett really hasn't been dominating on the levels that he usually does. He's got his 30, his 25, 30 touches, and he's kicked a goal here or there, but he hasn't dominated a game and carried us over the line yet. It's showing that we can perform without him having a dominant game, which is exactly what we want to see with the growth of the young kids and getting a more well-rounded performance. So at the moment, Tom Lynch is sitting on top of the column with 13 goals. He's looking like a beacon up forward, looking like he's going to be kicking us hopefully 60 plus goals this year, which would be great to see. Hall, who's been an absolute revelation since halfway through last year, he's started to turn his form around. He's starting to kick goals. He's starting to get 35, 40 touches, and he's starting to break the lines and moving the ball forward as quick as possible, which seems to be our strategy. It's also been good to see Tom Lynch and Colin Jasny sign up early in the season. So we've got those 2 already signed up, ready to go. 2 superstars of the future. Now the only 2 people we have to sign up left that are big, massive priorities are Prestia and O'Meara. Now, are we going to sign both of them up and sign them for seasons to come? Hopefully. But at the moment, it doesn't look like we'll get them both to sign. Just a feeling I have. Fingers crossed we get them to sign. But if we can't, we've got to get at least one of them signed up. Whether it's Prestia, whether it's O'Meara. Losing 2 would really hurt. Losing 1, I could deal with losing 1, but losing 2 would hurt. And the one we lose, we get a few more draft picks in. We keep turning the roster over, getting some fresh blood in, maybe getting another experienced body in to help us push for finals and towards that top 4. This week, we have got the Q Clash, which, to be fair, I don't like the name of. I think the Q Clash doesn't sound good. I'd like something like the Sunshine Stash or the Pineapple Grapple, which are silly names. I'll never take those, but they've got to come up with something better than the Q Clash, in my opinion. Anyway, up to Brisbane to play the Lions. Now, if you look at the ladder, you'll see that we're sitting second and the Lions are sitting 16. Is it going to be that big of a difference at the game? Probably not. We've played some relatively weaker teams, whereas Brisbane have had a really rough start to the season. But I don't see us losing this game, or I wouldn't like to see us losing this game. Brisbane are stronger than everyone thinks. I think that they will be a stern test. They'll be a tough test. They'll be getting Rich back, who'll be a big inclusion for them in their midfield and with their kicking potential. But overall, if we're serious about making finals or serious about pushing towards finals, we should be winning this game. Simple as that. Margin, probably 30 points would be probably about fair, I would think. Probably close to 3/4, then maybe kick away in the last. We'll see how we go. As for the rest of the season, I'd love to see the Suns make finals. Will that happen? Only time will tell. If we start 4-0 for the season, then we've only got to pinch another 8 wins. We play a lot of teams again twice, and up on the Gold Coast, we're about a 4-goal better team. The question is, again, will we make finals? I'm not going to sit on the fence here. I'm going to give you my honest answer. As much as I'd love to make finals, I think we might finish just outside. We might finish 10th, which, from where we were from 4 wins last year to 10 wins this year, is a really, really good, solid effort. But does that mean I don't want us to make finals? Of course not. I'd love us to make finals. We'll see. We'll revisit halfway through the year, and then I'll revisit my outlook on the rest of the season. If we're sitting at the middle of the season 9-2 or 8-3 or 7-4, then I might start looking a bit more favourably on the rest of the season. We shall see. Like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know where you think the Suns will finish this year, or if you think they will make finals. And if you think they're going to make finals, how far through the finals do you think they're going to make? Later on this week, I'll be putting up another Supercoach diary to let you know how my Supercoach team went this week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.